Good morning, guys, and welcome to the news. We're your host. I'm Dean. This is Fernando. Today, we're going to talk to you about 12-volt news, but before we dig too deep into the news, other than the computer acting funny, we're going to talk about the weather. Checking in from Springfield, we have 57 with a high of 75. That sounds wonderful, actually. That's almost like hoodie weather for us.
Yeah.
Good morning, San Diego. 60 with a high of 76. Loving that. 46 with 57 from Vermont. Pizza Dave.
Very nice.
I almost want to go to Vermont, just try their pizza. I'm not going to lie. 68 with a high of 78. Tennessee. Oh, that sounds good. Good morning. 50 and rainy in the Pacific Northwest with a high of 60. No, it's too cold. Good morning from Modesto.
Oh, 70.
Currently 70 with a high of 100.
Oh, wow.
Dude,
It's like 30 degrees jump, huh?
Dude, I don't get it, man. You know, I thought Modesto was going to be fantastic. You know, California, the weather is always great. We go there and Brad brings in the heat. You know, it's just like miserable. And I was like, I thought I left that back at home. The only difference was there was no humidity. You know, it was like getting baked in an oven. But it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We still had fun. You know, everyone's air conditioner worked when they actually had an air conditioner. Let's phrase that, because some people just don't believe in that. Checking in, North Carolina, 67 with a high of 78. Good morning. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Here we go. Good morning. Augusta, Georgia, checking in at 67. Fantastic. Good morning. Athens, checking in at 69. Georgia is in the house. Good morning from Sherwood Park. 5 degrees Celsius this morning. Very nice. Very nice. Let's do the complicated math and figure out what that means in our very convoluted and stupid weather, Fahrenheit thing that we do. That makes absolutely no sense to anybody but us. But
you guys are different.
I know. It's okay. It's 0 is bad. That sucks, man. Big sad for sure.
It is sad. It is. Sad.
That's when you self-reflect and what could you have done differently. We've all done it, I feel, and it's
probably not. Just like
I don't know. I feel like it's. I mean, I don't know. It always just takes me forever to get over. Good morning, guys from Trinidad.
Good morning, guys.
What's up? Car gift checking in for Portugal.
What's
it is
up?
75. Very nice. Hope you guys are doing great. I mean, we made it to Friday.
Yes.
I'll give it that. Great. I might be pushing it a little bit, but we're not terrible. So we're somewhere between terrible and not great.
Yeah.
But we do have a great show for you. Good morning, South Carolina, 82, cloudy today. So from that regards, that'll be that is 33 Fahrenheit. That is freaking cold.
33 Fahrenheit. Wow.
Is it though? Because 0 is 32. So it's the thing that doesn't make any sense. Because 0 is freezing, which is 32 degrees. So I feel like it has to be a little bit warmer than that, like maybe 50. But because it's very cold. It's definitely very cold. Christian, yep, he's in Orlando. 78 with a high 87. Just flip the numbers like dyslexia. Guys, Dean Salesman, your video released yesterday. Watched it, guys. Thank you.
Yes.
Yep. Boston Mike checking in with 59 and sunny.
59.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Phoenix, 73. There again, just like Modesto, 30 degree swing there.
That's
Jeez,
crazy.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Like, welcome to the sun. Dean Fernando. Hey, what's up? Did the math. 41. There
you go.
See, I was close. I
yeah.
was close. See,
Yeah.
I was close. Thank you, but that's awesome.
41.
I know.
41 is cool.
Do we make it hard on everybody? It's
Yeah.
so bad. There he is, Mr. Brinkley from Texas, checking in at 66. Every time the sad thing is every time I walk past the Cowboy store now that we have in our plaza,
You think about
I
Chris?
think about Brinkley. So just know, Brinkley, daily I'm thinking about you. It almost hurts. Hi. It's okay. It's okay.
Celsius.
-40 here.
That's crazy.
All right, so good morning. Lots of words. Okay, 70 and cloudy in Houston. Dean, your video was awesome. I wouldn't believe it if I didn't see it in person, how you walk back and forth to talk to customers from one shop to another. Yeah, that was
he came, remember?
Yeah. No, that's how the video started. If you guys haven't checked it out, it's over on YouTube. If you could vote, voting would be fantastic. If you're in industry, there's a place to vote for an industry. If you're a consumer, there's a place to vote for consumer for your favorite salesman. So both of them get you to the same destination. I'll take either vote you can. And if you're in industry and you would like Fernando to be this year's Trusted Tech, he's up for Trusted Tech. He made it in the top 10, which is fantastic. That was awesome. That was pretty cool. I feel so loved. You should, because there's so much love. It hurts.
Yes. Also, the video is in the Clean Wire, the Global Clean Wire Club, so you guys can check it out too.
High Five posted it yesterday too. That kind of took my surprise. I already got my vote. Thank you. Hi.
He didn't say that he voted for you.
No, yeah, he didn't vote for me. He already got a vote. Lake City checking in at 74. Yeah. 31 degrees Celsius feels like 40 here. I mean, it just all feels good or bad.
Well, here in our beautiful Clearwater, Florida.
Yeah, there you go. What's our weather?
On our studio is 78 degrees, partly cloudy. It's going to be 87, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's another hurricane coming.
Oh, not that one. Damn it. Sorry. So just so you know, the stories we're about to tell you, we've digged up, stole, and borrowed from CE Outlook. If you'd like to know more about the stories or form your own opinions or click on links that they have, links are always in the description to take you over to there.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for Amy doing her job so we can steal it and do our job. And of course, we do a better job. Just saying. Because I don't have to type anything. If I had to type stuff, thank her. I couldn't do it. But thank you, Amy, for doing it.
Hang on, before we go.
Yes.
Mr. Mike over there have a discount code if you guys want to watch his video.
You guys are terrible.
I love it.
All right, so we're just going to jump over here and show you guys this. In case you didn't know.
I didn't know that.
The Epic Series amplifier was launched this week. And for pre-orders, you can head over to StingerOffroad.com and pre-order them. This is, not that. This is your idea here. So we have the 750, the 1000, the 2000, the 1500, the 4, and the 5. Each one of them.
The 2.
No, there's no 2. No, there's no 2.
What is that one?
That's a 2000. I'd already said 2000.
Oh, really?
Yep. They come with the bass knob for Christian, who couldn't watch the video where I said, hey, it comes other things in the box. Included remote level control right there. Okay. They had to go back and change that so Christian wouldn't ask them in a thing. These amplifiers are all designed to work at 1.33 ohms to do the 3 sub option, which is, I'm sorry, those are the other ones. These are all normal power amplifiers that are designed to work at 1, 2, and 4 ohm. They give you all 3 of the power ratings here on the side, 1, 2, and 8. If you head over to their website, they're at a deep discount right now. So you might want to get your pre-orders in for sure. If you haven't seen the video that we released yesterday on them explaining what the Epic Epicenter thing is like they're showing right here, I strongly recommend you go watch the video. We explain to you what it is, how it works, and how you're going to use it. We worked in collaboration with them to come up with these tutorials for you. And then, of course, for those of you that follow us on Instagram, you know that there was a brown box that we couldn't show you what it was. Guess what it was? It was an Epic Series 2000 watt amplifier that we had, that we were building then an amp rack for, that hopefully you'll see soon in some of the promotional photography that we did for them. It's really cool amp rack. I'm super excited. I can't wait till they release it so that I can release my pictures, because
yeah,
I had a lot of fun doing it. It's a pretty cool amp rack. You guys got to see a small taste of it on the 12 Volt Clean Wire Club, where Fernando took a picture of the white acrylic wire mounts that we had used. That's why we were using white, to match the Epic Series paint scheme, as in black and white. So they were all black and white. And then we used blue power wire to match. So we were going for this look when we designed the amp rack. So, hey, next thing you know, we'll be building motorcycles, themed motorcycles. Be like OCC all over again,
And then we want to fight?
No, we do that with Paul now. So there you go. He can be Paul.
But now we can film it. Perfect.
Yeah, you can be Vinny. I can be, the prima donna, bike builder, and then Paul can be Senior. But unlike Senior, he has no talent, so he won't be helping us. But anyways, there you go. There it is. We broke it out. There's more news, of course. There's so much news. Oh my gosh. By the way, did I tell you how much news there was?
There's news?
There's news. Heading back over to the news. Metra to introduce new products at the SEMA show. For those of you that are heading out to SEMA, make sure to head over to the Metra booth. This is one of my favorite places to go when I get to SEMA. I'm not kidding. Like, literally, we get to Rockford, where we're going to be. We go, yeah, great. And then we immediately make a beeline over to the Metra. Yeah. Usually there's nobody there, because there's usually nobody there. It's weird. But it's usually set up. We kiss ass to the security people that are keeping people from getting in. And then we look at everything and kind of because it's fun. I always liked new dash kits, wiring harness, and stuff like that. Like, that used to be my thing back in the day. I would call up like Amp Global, Stinger, and be like, hey, what are you guys coming out with? And like, there'd be this whole list, and it'd be, oh, yay, it's super exciting. And well, really, Metra is the only company that still does that. iData doesn't do it to the extent that Metra does it, but yeah, so I'm really excited to see like what these things are, because we have not been in contact with them. This is one of the companies I don't want to know the secrets about until we get there, because I still like surprises, and I'll be surprised to see what they're coming out with. So I'm super excited about this. And don't worry, we'll do a whole video on it where we don't talk to their people, because it's embarrassing. So we won't ask them questions unless we can get somebody that actually knows who we are, pays attention, and has like a clue what happens in the 12 volt world. Was that a slam? That was totally a slam. Oh my gosh, I feel terrible. Not really. Moving on into new product news. Hey, for those of you guys that do the marine stuff, guess what? Fusion has just released new speakers and some new products right at the time when, I don't know, I think it's going to get cold out and the lakes are going to freeze, and you won't be out on the boat to listen to them. But you can plan for next year. So Garmin, right on time. Everyone was so excited about this. I don't know why. Because like, hey, Garmin, JL, Clarion, and and Fusion. All great products. All great companies. It's one company. It's crazy. Anyways, for those of you that are into that kind of thing, fantastic. Also, new product news. We have okay, so I know you guys hate motorcycle stuff. And I really didn't care about the motorcycle. This is a new Harley battery from Limitless Lithium. What was more exciting about this is a lithium battery that is designed specifically for the Harley. And because it's lithium, obviously it has a control board on it that is designed to interact perfectly with the motorcycle. It also has added terminals for adding stereo stuff. So it was designed specifically to go into a Harley with the sole intention of adding music to it. I think this is a kind of a cool thing, and would be neat to transition into like big cars, like F-150s and stuff like that, right, where we start to see lithium style batteries that maybe are designed for us as opposed to starting the vehicle. Granted, it will start the vehicle, but we'll also do other things that are like what we want, and that would be cool. So obviously they're going to start with something like Harley, which makes it super easy because it's like one battery to rule them all. You got the battery of, you got the Sauron battery that it's like, it'll go in all these, as opposed to our world where it's like, you need 200 different batteries to go into cars. So I just think it's cool. I think the future, I mean, obviously they'll probably come out with some universal batteries that'll work in almost any vehicle,
right?
Which would still be cool. But I mean, like, I think this would be a neat path to go down. And that's why I thought this story was more intriguing, is that starting to see specialty made batteries for specific vehicles. Or what would be even cooler is it would come out with batteries that are like laptop controlled. So they have like BCMs in them that we can pre-flash. Be like, this is going in a 2022 F-150. So it knows and it kind of understands how the electrical system works, but gives, you know what I'm saying? Does that make sense? I think
that's too much.
I don't think it's too much. I think with what the price of these things are, I think we could start to see stuff like that. Mary Lou's, Metra will have a red carpet for you this year.
Yes.
I hope so.
They will.
Yeah.
Because they always have it.
Yes. Yeah, they always do. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Is that Mikey likes it? Anyways. And then Chris says that amp rack is cool as hell. He's fortunately enough got to see it. In case you didn't know, he works for Stinger. Sorry. Good morning, Sean. Moving on. Okay, so all right. So I'm gonna come over here. All right, so Ford updates sync in the CSP. Two things about this I want to just talk about. First things first. If you guys aren't aware of this, I have a hate for acronyms. I absolutely hate acronyms. I think acronyms suck. If you're in the favor of using acronyms, we're going to have to seriously rethink our friendship, because I hate them. I hate people that use them in conversations like I'm supposed to know what your acronym is. I don't know it's CSP. I'm sure it's a perfectly like simple thing. I have no idea what it is. I think it's dumb. Just type it out. There again, it's not Amy's fault. Amy's just, that's what it is. The other thing too is that because I was born in the 70s and grew up in the 80s, my mind sees key letters like F, S, A, and B and automatically assumes they are bad words. So I'm not even going to go over what I think this might be. But second thing, Ford is pushing an update. Now, a lot of you guys drive F-150s, you drive Broncos, you drive these vehicles that have this. And some of the shops like us and others out there that are in the comments, and even some of the consumers that own these vehicles, will go and get stereos installed, and then all of a sudden your radios start doing stupid stuff. Like the screen will go dark, or it won't boot up properly, or something like that. And guess what? When the car stereo shop told you it was not their fault, they were right. It is totally a problem with the radio itself, and this update is designed to fix that. Now, here's the rub in all of this. Even though the car has Wi-Fi and connects to pretty much everything in the world, it can't connect to their server and do an update. You have to schedule an appointment and take it into Ford to have them do a software update on it, which is like the dumbest thing in the world. I mean, come on, really? I mean, for what we're paying for these vehicles and the fact that they already have over-the-air, just give us an over-the-air update. I mean, come on, that's just stupid. It's not like I have, an aftermarket radio in there that, it takes 4 hours to do that with, and still you want to kill it. But regardless of that, if you have one of these vehicles and you suffered any of these strange things, you might want to click over to see, because they do have, she has posted links to the page to find out if your vehicle falls into this. I strongly suggest that you go and do it and take precious time out of your day to go to your Ford dealership and wait the hour and a half to have them plug a little module in and go and flash your radio so that it doesn't suck anymore. I can't wait till they come out with replacements for these things. Here's the thing. Toyota makes radios that sound like shit. Mm-hmm. We know this. Like every Toyota radio since the dawn of time has sounded like crap and still does. Ford cannot make a radio that doesn't suck, period. Like the most unusable radios on the planet. They're the most. And I own a Ford. I own two, which is not a brag. It's just saying I have the right to complain. I hate the radio. I hate its functionality. If it wasn't for CarPlay, this radio would have been beaten with a hammer and thrown on my car forever, because I can't even use the radio. It just immediately boots into CarPlay, and that's it. And that's all I see. If I got to switch back to the radio, it's painful. Yeah. It's painful. These guys should be ashamed of themselves that they, even on the big screens, they look gorgeous. They're just trash. So anyways, 2017 F-150 sync is super clunky. Oh, it's garbage. It's garbage. Good morning, Markland. We need to talk. When you're free, call me. Not like don't call me now because I'm obviously doing a show. But when you're free, call me, text me, or whatever. We need to talk. I have some questions for you that are very important. Ford Sync, man, they're awful, and they are. They are. I would agree. It's nice to know that it is. All right, what do we got here? He says for lithium, but now I'll need more power for 2K. Yeah, you do. Because apparently 2,000 watts is draws a lot of current if the amplifier isn't up to par. We know this. We don't typically do amp clamps on our videos, but we had to do one the other day. Scary. Moving on to what some of you guys probably already aware of: port strike impacts aftermarket. It seems like we've become a pardon the pun, a port authority over the last couple of years between COVID and all this other things that have happened in the shipping world. I've learned more about shipping than I care to, and the rest of you probably have too. If you live over here on the east coast of the world, the East Coast dock workers have gone on strike. This is one of those things I'm kind of like, I don't know how I fall on this. You know what I mean? Because in one side, it's a group of 45,000 people that are all decided to walk off the job because they have things that they want. And I can totally respect the fact that you have things that you want. However, stopping the country, it just seems very childish. It's kind of like, to me, and there again, I don't know how I feel on this, but it almost seems like to me the kid that falls down in the store and you have to drag across the floor because you won't buy him the toy that he wants. And there again, these are real problems. These are problems like, they want to avoid automation. So they don't want their jobs being replaced by machines and robots, which I can totally understand, but that's going to be hard to do because, we have to progress, and the amount of shipping that is coming all around the world to the United States and from the United States is only going to increase as the population just flies out of control. But basically where we're at in this situation is they've all gone on strike to ask, union stuff, which is kind of cool. So hopefully they'll be able to figure out what they want, go to the table. And that's the other thing too, is the opposite side of the table is like, no. And it's like, okay, come on guys, you both have to agree on this. You need each other. We have to find a happy medium, and we have to do it now, because what's going to happen is the world, or at least everyone's like, let's try to go through the Panama Canal and come up through California. And it's like, those guys are already busy enough, like taking care of business on their side of the world. They don't have the room to deal with everything on the East Coast ports. As far as 12 volt goes, most of the manufacturers that we deal with are coming from the West Coast because they're coming from Asia. So, but I'm sure like when they talk to there are some East Coast guys that are coming in. This is going to cost everybody at the end of the day. Yeah, and it might have, but the nice thing is I don't have to report in the timely news. But if this has happened for at least 90 days, that's fantastic, because this would have been crazy.
Oh, hang on, wait.
This just in. I think they came to a 90-day agreement, which is fantastic.
So apparently this is live. Our guy over there, Mike, he just called to say it's done.
It's done?
That's it.
Mike got involved.
Yes.
He saw the problem. Well, that is fantastic. So we can just end this story. So let's go back to these, because I think this is where we're at here. So the new, you know what? I got a better idea. I don't want to do that. I want to do this.
Morale, West Coast, East Coast.
Morale, West Coast. Yeah. Hold on. Let me go to this. Damn it. I keep hitting them. All right, guys. It's time to really decide. It's almost here. It's time to go like, hey, are you going to go to the October Birmingham, Alabama World Champions on Saturday, October 12th, not Sunday the 13th? We'll be eastbound and down by then, headed home. Yeah, exactly. Rewind. Cool. We will be headed to this next week. We're going to leave here Friday. Thursday night here in the studio, we will, as of right now, unless it changes, we will have, we will have Boss Audio here. So we'll have them talking about the future of Boss Elite, and whatever is coming next. I'm super excited for this. I hope the trip didn't get delayed or canceled because of all the storm and all that fun stuff. They haven't reached out to me yet. So, yes, Smoking the Bandit, baby. So that'll be Thursday. So we're going to do a live show, have them in, have them tell us what the heck is going on. Super excited about that because, it's just been Boss coming out with a 24-inch radio. Probably. I would not be surprised. I mean, I could see it. I could totally see it. But really what we're hoping for is some news on like iData integration and just like, I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know where to begin. It's one of those companies where we could see all kinds of things come from, and I'm super excited just to see where it goes. It might be excitement for not. I don't know, but it could be fantastic. I love Boss trying. All right, what are we got here? I love Boss trying to come out into the first tier products. They got the money to do it. And let's be honest. We can all agree that some of these first tier companies coming out with some of their products, they're not first tier products. They're not even second tier products. Some of these products are trash. And they're coming out with them to meet specific price points that to me are just kind of stupid. I'm a firm believer in stay in your lane kind of thing, not try to make everything for everybody. But these guys are all just chasing dollars that it ain't theirs. So, and doing so, ruining things. So, but that being said, I'm really excited about what Boss is coming out with. They got a real cool team in charge now. They've spent a lot of money getting awesome people in place. So Thursday, we should be having them here. Super excited about that. But then Friday morning, we get up at the butt crack of dawn. We hop in the car with the midget, not him, his other midget. And we head up to Birmingham, Alabama. So we're going to get there sometime Friday. It's going to be a great show. I'm going to be there. He's going to be there. His midget is going to be there. We're going to have Hi-Fi Vega is going to be there. Chris Vera is going to be there. Supposedly Sage is coming. Of course, Jeff Smith will be there judging along with Brian Mitchell and just slew of other people. I'm really looking forward to this because it just sounds exciting. I haven't been to a big show like this in years, probably since Daytona. When we went to Daytona Beach for that show. The sound off at Daytona. Remember, we all went and drove around in the golf cart. We have a great video of it.
Really?
Yeah, we went to the stadium or the motorcycle or the race, the Daytona 500. Yeah, we went to the track. Remember that one?
No.
You don't? Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. You were there. We have a video.
Okay.
We made a video. I think Haley was in it. I think we did a Boring Life video.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Either way, you've been to Daytona one year at the Oceanside Center. You went there with other Fernando.
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, because that's where they had the Sinister Six.
That's what they have. Yes, there you go. See, I remember that.
And they had the Volkswagen, the Beetle.
Yes.
The blue Beetle. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I remember.
Anyways, so it's been a while. I've been to small sound offs. We've both been to small sound off, parking lot paver, pounder. I don't know, just pretty hot.
Yeah.
So this is going to be inside. I'm excited. It'll be fun. It could be, I wish I could make it this year, next year for sure. I'm not worried about next year. I got dude, so much stuff on the burner right now. Glad you guys exist. Me too. Parents might not feel that way about it because I'm sure I let them down at some point. Oh, wait, here we go. Make sure you stop at Griff Burger Spot in Alabama.
Huh.
All right, well, if we see one, we'll definitely add it to the list of things we might want to do. Hopefully they have like chicken sandwiches. If it's just burgers, it's going to suck. He'll enjoy it, and I'll watch him. I'll live vicariously through them, and eat some French fries. But that's it. That's the show. I'm going to end it here with Cargill. Have a great weekend, everybody. And see you tomorrow. If you don't know what that means by see you tomorrow, of course, that means that, hey, at a 9 o'clock.
Yep.
5 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Make sure to tune into YouTube where we do our Q&A show. And it's going to be great. Also, make sure to tune in to Instagram. We got a bunch of stuff we're going to show you today on Instagram. We got a box from Arc Audio the other day I'm super excited about, as well as I'll show you guys the new 800 that we just got in. The Altitude 800 came in yesterday. So that is what we're going to do a video on, I think, that and the 4 channel. So I'm trying to decide if I want to do one video for both, like we did before, or if we do 2 videos. I don't know. We'll have to see.
One video for 2. Yeah. That will be.
Yeah, it just depends, because then it gets to be a really long video.
Correct.
But thanks, friends, and see you tomorrow. You bet, Boston Mike. You guys, listen, thank you. Now you know, you're in the know. And look at that. During this show, we learned an important thing. News can change like that. Unbelievable. Wow. You guys have a great day as always, and we'll see you
tomorrow
or later today, whichever comes first. Bye.